And welcome. You are with the Skeinz Diaries, Thursday, the 24th of October, episode 364. I had to write it down so I didn't forget. It was that sort of day. It's that sort of day. Welcome along. Long weekend. Yep, long weekend here in New Zealand. If you are local, if you're from out of town, we have our Labour weekend. But, best of all, if you're here in Hawke's Bay, like us, tomorrow is Hawke's Bay Anniversary Day. So we get a 4-day weekend for Labour weekend. It's very exciting. And we can't wait because the weather is absolutely stunning. It is show day. The first day of the Hawke's Bay Royal Show is on today. It's today and tomorrow. So, and we're sponsoring a number of categories in the handcrafts. So it's very exciting. So if you're heading out, if you're here, the weather is amazing today. 28, they reckon they're going to get to. And here I am sitting here with a shawl on because it's quite cold in here first thing in the mornings. And we actually didn't turn the heater on because this is our little concrete bunker. But it will get very, very warm. So it'll be lovely. Oh, Sabrina's just popped in saying, "Morning, Marie. Just finished watching Libby's podcast because, of course, the Toolbox podcast is just before this one. And the Spring Fling yarn is gorgeous. Wow." See, I knew she would do that. When I sent Libby a picture of these yarns, we're on to Papillon now. I'm going to be all over the show this morning. Good morning, everybody. I sent Libby a picture of all the Papillon yarns when they came in. And she said, "Oh my gosh," she said this one, and she pointed to this one. She said, "Oh gosh," she said, "that's absolutely gorgeous." She said, "It is so like, the new wardrobe toolbox pattern. I'll send you a picture to see what that looks like." So she sent me the photo, and so I got sent a picture of this. So if you're in wardrobe toolbox in the new season, this is your first pattern that came out. So you can only access this if you're in wardrobe toolbox. So this is called Spring Fling, and it was hilarious because I said, "Oh, love, you'll never believe what this is called. This is called Spring Fling." I know, right? Great minds. We're really thrilled with this. I have to admit, this is my number one favorite of the whole range. Paradise Spring is probably my number 2 favorite, but this is my number 1 favorite. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. Just feminine and beautiful and gentle, and it's like spring sunshine kissing your skin. It is just utterly divine. So if you are in Toolbox and you're wanting to knit this and you haven't got anything yet and you're wanting to cast it on, I actually grabbed some yarns that could work. Now she's got it in 2 tones. However, you could knit this all in the one shade. And then, because this is a brioche and you need a contrast color with your brioche, and then you could just use a cream and just do it in the 2 colors. I think that would work. Or here's my wild card option. You ready for my wild card option? My wild card option is you do the full shawl in Spring Fling, and then your brioche contrast color, dare I say it, imagine if you did it in that. That's Bellini and Whisper Fine. So you would get the subtleness of the Spring Fling come through, and then the softness, the gentle kiss of the Whisper Fine. I think that would be fantastic. Just quietly. So that's so if you're in wardrobe toolbox, you're yet to make a decision on that. I think that would be incredible. Be very pretty. If you're wanting to do the 2 colors, and you wanted to sort of go quite similar, there's the cream there. This is this is Swan and Flight Light. This is actually quite a nice shade if you're wanting to go something sort of quite feminine and pink and delicate. Or the other one I grabbed was this one here, Lace Wing. If you wanted to sort of do a little bit more green and zesty and bring out more of the greens in here, that is another nice option as well. So if you're wanting some thoughts on that. I know, Sabrina, sorry, I'm a bit, and look at them all together. They're so pretty and romantic and gorgeous and lush and fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Now you probably noticed this sitting over there. I've only got this on because I'm a bit chilly. This is this pattern. Delane will definitely know it because she knitted it. Good morning, Delane. Is the Lanikai Summer Tea. And I know a lot of you have really enjoyed this. It's by Sally Knit. And it's just a great, lovely summer tea. There's some soft short row shaping at the top there for the shoulders. It's got this nice little lace panel up there. It wasn't too difficult, was it, Dal? It was fairly straightforward. It's really, really lovely. It was originally knit. She's knitted it in a rayon nylon linen blend. We have knitted this in a yarn that we've got in, especially that came in when we got the Papillons and all the rest of it. This is a 50-50 blend of merino and lotus. And look at the drape on that. Look. It is lovely. Simple pattern, says Delane. It looks like a really pleasurable knit. Delane was sending me photos when she was knitting this, and it was your cat, wasn't it, that absolutely went potty for this yarn. Loved it. It's gorgeous, and it makes this beautiful, light, breathable fabric, ideal for a spring and summer weight tea. Absolutely ideal. And what we've gone and done, because we don't have a tremendous amount of this, is that Muggins over there. Oh, was it Heather? Was this Heather? Yeah. Oh, MacGyver. See, Heather loves putting things together and building things. This is Heather's secret superpower. So Heather has gotten herself some boxes, and she's created these Lanikai kits for us. And so the kit is, we've purchased the pattern, so we've got the pattern for you, and the kits, we've got 3 of them available for the 3 different sizes. So there's size 1, which is a bust circumference of 99 centimeters or 39 inches, and then sizes 2 through 6 is the next size up. Sorry, sizes 1, 2, and 3 is the first group, then sizes 4 through 6, and then 1 box for size 7. And the reason we do that is because the smallest sizes take 2 skeins, this is the mid-sized one, they take 3 skeins, and the very, very largest one, which is 160 centimetres or 65 inch, that's a very sizable tea, I might add. Most people will sit in box 1 or box 2. In box 1 or box 2. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show them to you online so you know where to find them. Right. I should have potentially prepared this earlier. Sorry, guys. Right. Oh, God. And that doesn't help if I'm on the wrong page because I was looking at something else. Right. Here they are here. To make them nice and easy to find, we've gone and put them on the sale page. Because let's face it, we know that that's where you spend most of your time. We know this. It tells us this. We know that you love the sale page. So we've gone and put them on the sale page because these are going out at an exceptionally good price. We're essentially wholesaling out these skeins. So for the so what you're basically getting is for $20 a skein, thereabouts, you're getting either 2 skeins for the 2 skein box for the smaller ones, then 3 in the, so you look at 53 for the mid-size and 66 for the large ones. So that's all the yarn that you need, plus the pattern. So all you need to do is supply your own needles and stitch markers, basically. So this is brilliant. And if we don't have a huge amount of these available, but if you want to grab some of these, and I know a few people are sort of looking for something to pick up and knit across the summer, this would actually make a really, really fun knit along for the coming month, the Lanikai knit along. Actually, we should do that. What do you reckon, Claire? Lanikai knit along? Sure. Yeah. I think we even have some other bases. We could do it in. Yes. If we need. Yes, and I mean and you can do it. I mean, we've just done it in this one, obviously, because it's only available in this cream, which is what she's gone and done here. Let me jump out of this page. However, you don't have to do it in this if you don't want to. Like if you wanted to just purchase Lanikai off Ravelry and knit up Lanikai in Spring Fling will be amazing. So any of the thing. Barbara, what is the component of the lotus yarn, please? So it's 50% merino, 50% lotus fiber. So it's a 50-50 blend. Yep. So it feels very like yeah, it feels a lot like silk, doesn't it? It looks and feels like a 50-50 wool silk blend, but without the wool silk price tag. And lotus fiber is very like tencel or any of those other bamboo, any of those other extruded plant fibers. It's got lovely shine and beautiful drape, and it feels fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So that's what's there. Oh, Lucy's saying she's just paired up Orb Cottage Rose with her Serenity print. Oh, that sounds really lovely. Remember, those prints are 25% off until the end of the month. But back to the Lanikai, any of the 4-plies that we've got, so any of those hand paints would look brilliant in this. Any of Orb Fine would look amazing in this. I'd like to see this actually. I also think Pearl Luster would look really fantastic in this as well. Yeah, well, I think those new colours would be really gorgeous and that really, really pretty. So I think that could be a bit of fun. There you go. So those are up on the website now on the sale page, and of course on the sale page we've gone and brought everything that we've had on sale for Socktober together and put those sale prices back onto the end of the month. So you've got 20% off all Lothlorien socks, which is new. That's just been added. We've got 25% off the high twist sock prints, 20% off all the opal. There's $20 off, lots of 20s going on, $20 off the Lothlorien scarves, which we're clearing. So if you need to do some Christmas shopping, I know I've said the C word, perfect, absolutely perfect. The pattern, Adele, is called Lanikai. So Lanikai, it's called the Lanikai Summer Tea, and that's spelled Lanikai, Summer Tea, and it's by Sally Knit. Sally Knit, all one word. And it's a really lovely, it looks slightly ranunculus-y, but the gauge, I think, is a little bit more together, and it's I think it's, from what I can see, just looking at the pattern, and I know you've knitted both, Del, I think it's actually a more straightforward pattern to follow than ranunculus. Some people get a little bit with ranunculus. Eros would also look very, very good in this. I think that would be lovely. It would look lovely. So there's so many different options. And if you're wanting something sort of light and breezy for summer, I think that would be a really nice option. As I mentioned before, Hawke's Bay anniversary weekend. Yay! So what that means is that our warehouse and office here will be closing at 3:30, and we won't be back until Tuesday. So just be aware of that. So if any orders and stuff go in after midday today, most likely won't get dispatched until next week. And that's because of our long weekend. However, and I saw you ask this question in there a second ago, Bernadette. Was it you, Bernadette? Yes. Good morning. Are you open tomorrow? No, is the short answer to that. Passing by on the way home, we're open Saturday. So we're open our normal Saturday hours, closed tomorrow. So it'll be quite nice. Give the team a bit of a break. Lovely extra long weekend here in Hawke's Bay. It's actually Hawke's Bay anniversary weekend. And it's so funny because I'm not a Hawke's Bay local. I'm originally from Gisborne, as many of you know. So Hawke's Bay anniversary weekend, I have to admit, there's something about the bay that I have thoroughly embraced, because you get this 4-day weekend, which that has quite a different feel to it to a 3-day. Like, you can really feel that you can get into something and kick back and enjoy. And because it's in the heart of spring, literally in the bosom of spring, right in the middle, where the weather is starting to settle down, hopefully, because sometimes anniversary weekend weather can be rubbish. It'll be one or the other. It's either utterly fabulous or utterly abhorrent. Either way, you can sort of kick back, and it signals the beginning of the summer season here. It's like this turning of a page, and it's more pronounced here than it is at home, like in Gisborne, where I'm from. with Labour weekend. It was always a little like that with Labour weekend, but it's more so here because we've got our spring show, as I said, which is today and tomorrow, and then tomorrow's a holiday, and then we've got the long weekend, and it's all like you get back to work next week, daylight savings now, and you get to work next week, and it's like you've got the dawning realization that Christmas is literally only 2 months away. It's the weirdest thing. It's quite lovely. So yeah, we're really, really looking forward to that. And actually I can show you this. Look, there's a little it's just a little swatchy poo. Isn't that pretty? So the Lanikai, it would be probably a little bit. Oh no, it's fairly similar to that actually, because we've got another sample which I forgot to grab that was knitted out. But that on the bobes, that's not very good, is it? But it just gives you an idea of what that will look like. Very pretty. I think it's very, very pretty. What else did I have to tell you? I've told you about the hours. We've got the Spring Fling. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Claire? Oh, confetti. That's what I had to tell you. You guys loved the confetti. Oh, that's what it was. Please do post your projects up to the speakeasy, because you may have noticed that I have been clipping and snipping some of those projects and putting them out for the best of the speakeasy so people can see what is knitted. A huge thank you to Mel Belsky, who put up, because she got some of this confetti on Friday. She started knitting it into a sock and she whacked out her progress so we could all see what it looks like. That is so hugely helpful. So if anybody is knitting any of these yarns, whether it be the Papillon yarns or the prints, actually the high twist prints, I know a lot of you have got the high twist prints, please do pop your progress pictures up or your pictures of your finished objects up to the Skeinz Speakeasy, because it just helps everybody see what they look like knitted up. Because we have tried to do like little swatches like this, but it doesn't give you a true indication of what it looks like on a garment or a finished project. There's nothing that beats that. So if you can do that, that would be amazing. This confetti, if you like the confetti, and the confetti is a great colour, this one of the 3 colours that have been put up so far, this is the one that's gone absolute gangbusters. And in fact, when I checked the numbers this morning, I was surprised at how little we had left. So yeah, if you have you been sitting on the fence on the confetti and not sure, and you're loving this, I would be getting your skates on that one, because I can't see this one hanging around too long. And that's about me, really. I think I'm going to keep going, but I do like the idea. I'm going to write that down. I do like the idea of a Lanikai knit along. Says she, who's not knit a stitch since I spoke to you last. Oh, hopeless. I think a Lanikai knit along would be fun. It sounds like fun. As long as you don't expect me to participate and finish, because that would, hopeless. But anyway, it's always good, hopeless. Adele's saying alternating skeins too, I guess. Yeah, that as well. That changes things. The other thing too that I can say about these sorts of yarns as well, that's fun, and a lot of people don't think about doing it. But if you have these yarns double stranded together to knit either as a DK or a 10 ply. So if you've got something that sort of sits in that 20-ish or even 18 stitch tension, and you are wanting to do something a little bit fun at that gauge, knitting 2 of these together to create a project, and I'm going to say it because he's not here, so he won't be able to complain. Love note. So if you were going to knit love note, for argument's sake, you could double strand some of these, or even double strand this with maybe one lot of fluff or what have you. Actually, that and that together would be amazing. Anyhow, double strand one of these hand paints. When you double strand them together, it's the most incredible effect. And I've done it a couple of times before, and it really does make this really, the colours sort of all mix and meld and butterfly all over the place, and they do some really, really fun things. So you can either double strand on an existing colour like, so 2 of those together, or you can go crazy. I wouldn't necessarily go those 2 together, but this actually with the Paradise Spring would give you a really, really interesting effect. And we've got one more colour to come because there is one more Thursday left in October, which of course is Halloween Thursday, the 31st of October. And especially on that day, we've got a very, very special Halloween inspired colour just for that day. And I will let you know that Halloween is basically Heather Mary's Christmas, is it not? It is the biggest day on the Heather Mary calendar, so it wouldn't have surprised me if she's here in costume on Thursday. That would not surprise me at all. It's her favourite day of the entire year. So yes, she's very, very happy with the colour that is selected for that day. So look out for that one, and then that will give you the complete set. They're absolutely gorgeous. All right, my darlings, I'm going to get going. You have a really wonderful long weekend. And of course, long weekend means there's no diaries on Monday because we're all on holiday. So I will see you again next Thursday. And on to reiterate those hours, if you've come in late, we're closed tomorrow. So essentially from 3:30 today, we are closed here in the office in the warehouse until Tuesday the 29th. If you are a local, we will be back open on Saturday, our normal hours, 10 to 1. So if you're visiting or you're passing through or you're a local, Saturday is normal, but tomorrow and Monday we are putting our feet up and doing our knitting and hopefully enjoying some sunshine. Until then, take care and I'll talk to you soon.